So it's about time for us to continue with the tournament. We're up to Cruci 9, and we'll do Peglin tuition first. Navigation Inflation, Day. I think Day is much safer, but I'll go with Navigation Inflation. I'd honestly say they're actually pretty on par in terms of how much they could do for us by the A1 boss, and Navigation Inflation just has much better high roll. Even if I do think that like Day probably would have been decently solid there, I would much prefer to take Navigation Inflation. Not that we're going to be able to gain that much gold with how much self-damage we take from post-navigation, because there's just not much room there, unfortunately. Oh, I missed, wow. Slightly unfortunate. Perfect. I kind of left this side open on purpose so that I could try and collect some more cash. I don't know how wise of an idea that was, but the good news is, yeah, 33 cash. It's a pretty decent boost, eh? It's a bit unfortunate. Let's try and prop all three of the bombs ASAP because, yeah. This is kind of a map that asks for that. Since otherwise you're just going to be taking a lot of damage. Which is generally not something I'm aiming to do, going to be honest. Okay, very clean actually, very nice. I ain't complaining. Perfect. 57 cash, by the way. I feel like that's at least decently impressive for like for this level of Crucible. Yeah, I was just considering taking the Dunks there, and Dunks is pretty damn good as it turns out. So yeah, I'll be taking the Dunks because I feel like winning. Oops. Heavy. 23, not the best. Which means I'm not going to be doing it, so hopefully these question marks have something in store for me, because otherwise I just... That's not looking good. I'm going to have to play super carefully now. One miss navigation and then... Okay, very nice. We needed that. I'm probably going to have to burn this egg, aren't I? It's a shame. I love being able to keep eggs, but it's not looking the best. We didn't really get that interesting of a start in Area 1. Which does kind of put us in a bit of an interesting position that we would rather not be in. That was a cool shot one. I think... No, it cannot. Okay. Well, bomb's still the full damage, so let's make sure to hit at least one bomb, eh? In fact, if I really wanted, could do this shot. Perfect. That was a very neat shot, wasn't it? We're sitting at 43 cash, could be better. That is so cool. I absolutely love this map, it's just awesome. Cotton Bubble, you know, if I didn't already have a pretty good AoE source, I would be certainly more tempted to take that, but I already have like one of the best sources in the game to damage multiple enemies. Not technically AoE, but about as close as you can get to it. Who are we fighting? Dumbbell is very good against some bosses, and I'm going to be honest, this is a boss that is very useful against. However, what can I say? I like this combo too much. It is kind of wacky that this is the first point we're getting our next passives, but what can you do? Let's try and get some of these bombs, please. That was at least a decent shot, I can't complain. But it did kind of seal the deal on the fact that we're not going to be getting the bombs for this fight. Which is like fine. Just mildly annoying. 130 is kind of asking for a lot here, but I honestly feel like because it's a balance, it could achieve it, and indeed it did. Okay. Alright, sure. I'm pretty sure this bomb is going to hit the refresh, isn't it? Not fully sure on that, but hopefully it does, because yeah, I'm in a really, really solid spot if it does. That was really good. I mean, that was an elite fight. We lost no health. Anytime you can do that, it's just incredible. And we're sitting at 67 cash with more available to us. Your crits also refresh the board. Last time I checked, refreshing the board's pretty good, so yeah, let's take it. It stacks really well with a lot of stuff, so I feel like taking it is just the wise decision. Okay. Decent enough. I think I'm planning on 2 bombs. Oh, just like that is what I was going to say. And it didn't quite get it. Can you do something? Or are you just going to... Thank you. Perfect. That was neat, as long as this last shot... Wow, perfect. Honestly wasn't expecting that last shot to actually work. Oh, he's still alive. By all means. Bonk. Wait, it's Betsy. I don't feel like there's anything in particular I need to try and improve for Betsy fight. There are just like a few very nice things you can have for the Betsy fight, and we don't need to get them, I feel. We're just in a pretty decent position. I can grab a tiny bit more cash before this store. That would be perfect. However, getting this bouncy quest is kind of unfortunate. Because now I'm just going to be spam discarding so that I can try and get to my reload. Nice. Having access to the crit is super important because you need to make sure you're refreshing this map. Sure. Yeah, we just need to have a picks active. That refresh is, oh my lord. It's definitely the worst possible balance positionings. First and last. Means we're going to struggle to get the second shot off, but because of how strong balance is, it's just totally worth actually doing so. Which is pretty funny. But that's just how it is. I might just shoot it anyway. Nah. Phalanx will be fine. Okay, barely. But Phalanx is just such a good orb that it simply works out. What can we say? Not bad. Let's see what passives we can get. There are quite a few here, which would be pretty amazing. We're fighting Betsy, so like this one is like a must. And then, yeah, sure, let's just take you and one more turn, because we care about one more turn than potential Spinfection high roll. Sorry, Grubby Gloves, but you're just not the pick. Although, I guess there were some good reasons for Grubby Gloves, but I think Decoy Orb is just solid enough that I should be taking it. Bit of unfortunate first shot, because, you know, like that's 100 damage wasted technically, but we'll be fine. Having one additional refresh on the board is actually just massive. So good. To the point where I'm just going to be aiming at a crit basically every single shot because, yeah, it's going to work out. 100 damage here, 150 abilities. Yeah, perfect. Ooh. And I thought that was going to be a good bounce. Apparently not. Either way, this shot's going to get an absolute ton of damage. Perfect. See what I mean by I think we just have pretty fine tools into Betsy? Like, sure, 2 circle per reload is actually really decent against Betsy, I think. But, yeah, we just kind of don't need it. Especially when we're getting like 200 damage dagger shots. I was not expecting to get that, to be honest, and yeah, I'm just making those shots, which is pretty lovely. Honk, and to finish it up? I think so. Not quite, actually. Not even. Let's totally find it. Alright, there we go, finally went down. A refresh circle. Anything that can do crit stuff is pretty cool, but yeah, none of that stuff is particularly interesting. So, is this a cactus run? Kind of want to... Oh, I need to be careful. This is the time. I need to not, like, try and throw runs. Interesting. So I think this is very solid. I think this is probably pretty amazing. Whatever. I'm going to try and hard force this. So potentially just ignoring stores early on and trying to find whatever orbs to work with this, because I think we may need to make some desperate changes. That being said, this first shot is, yeah, pretty solid, pretty solid. Okay, I don't think I made a mistake picking this stuff up. Surely it just works out amazingly for me. That's really not a very good orb, is it? Go over there and hit the bomb. Thank you. I was hoping the balance would do that, but better late than never. Okay, so, yeah, orb nothing. Rubborb. Huh. These are some orbs that I'm very happy to try and play for my win condition. Yeah, no, this is just insane, isn't it? Yeah, and I should definitely pick up rubborb as well. Okay, I'm liking the sound of this. I mean, in that case, let's just simplify things. Go this way. Oh, you know what? I want money first and foremost, so let's grab some, because if I can get enough money, I can go let... Hmm, I'd rather not take a hit here, so let's do this. Whoa, that murdered them fast. Real fast. I'm actually just going to claim this refresh. If I believe in rubborb, we can get the kill. No way! Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Wrong targeting, but it's fine because we got bombs. Ooh, that is very, very spooky for them, eh? That is just so much damage. Perfect. Yeah, I really think this cactus construct is going to work out well. I just need more crits on the board, I think, and then I'll be in a really, really solid spot. 614 rubble, by the way. Look at that lovely healing. Oh, perfect amounts of heals, amazing amounts of cash. Just everything I can ask for. I see. Well, let's do this. I was actually not aiming that direction, but it's fine. Because the shot was just incredible and it hit a crit anyway. Perfect. Yep. What more can I ask for, right? Yeah, +6 crit damage. That sounds pretty decent since the only time I'm ever going to be shooting this orb is when it's aiming at a crit. Okay. Could have been much worse, I think. I think this could have been a very spooky fight. Alas, it's still not that good because of the egg and my refusal to shoot it, but I think we will be fine-ish. Surely we forced out a heal here. I need to claim this kill, unfortunately. Kind of decreases my powers in murdering the enemies I want dead. Oh, perfect. GG. This should just be a pretty amazing shot, shouldn't it? I guess I'm targeting the wrong enemy. I should be targeting the other mage because yeah. Alright, beautiful. That cleans things up so nicely. I'm still not in the best situation, to be clear, but it's a whole lot better now. I think I could have done that shot a lot better. Unfortunate yet again. Let's try and hit this crit. I missed. Do we believe in me? I think I believe in me. Oh, alrighty. This is what happens when you believe in yourself, eh? Oh, this is lovely. The amount of control I have right now is so good. Perfect. Oh, wow. Well, if you say so. Yeah, great stuff. Honestly, for the 200-600 fight, getting that pretty early on, we barely got scratched. I'll take it. Princeton maneuver is useless here. Kind of unfortunate, but that's just how it is. Gosh, do we want to go in on short stack? Kind of. Kind of not really, is what I'd say. Hmm. Sure. It's a really bad idea. I probably shouldn't be going in on short stack. But I want to. Well, would you look at this? Nice. Now we have a passive to claim. I would rather not take this fight, thank you very much. Which sucks because this is not a fun fight to be fighting. That being said, Bomb Baton. Bomb Baton and our ping damage actually just kind of works together pretty flawlessly here. That being said, let's get a real shot off, thank you very much. That was not really a real shot, but it was better. That was better. I can flip for that even better. Not in the last shot, but then the previous shot before that, yes. Jesus, man. You're not trying to do me any favors here, are you? Thank you, finally. Took your time. Yeah, it could be a lot better, couldn't it? But we're getting there. I really want to go this way. I think getting to the store is just pretty important for everything I'm trying to do. This is actually pretty unfortunate, isn't it? I don't think... Oh my god. Hold on. Realistically, though, there's only one thing that matters. And that's this. Getting that shot off and hitting both of the bombs immediately is what I would have loved to do. Surely you don't heal. Okay, he didn't heal. Instead we just took an absolute beating for this fight. We have one question mark? Only one question mark, yes. That's still a good chance. Well, a chance. It's not a good chance. Oh, hold on though. How much does egg heal me for? It's an interesting question I've never had to answer before because I've never had egg in Cactus Construct. Oh, Power Collector? Don't mind if I do. Well, pinging is kind of funny in all the term. Yeah, I'll just take the good passive. Yes. 3 crits. I mean, let's be real. We know exactly what I'm taking here. They're both really good, but I just need more crits at the moment. Spliffy crit would have been so nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. It is unfortunate. I can't really afford to lose any health, and there are orbs that I would happily pick up, that's for sure. Although losing 6 health for them is questionable. Prime Rod of Frost Refreshield. In the store we have nothing particularly interesting. We have no Circle games. We have the remove. I mean, yeah. Prime Rod is obviously amazing. Oh, I'm so close. Yes? No. Yes? Yes? I'm actually having a tough choice here. What is this? Refresh Food or Unicorn Horn? Don't think I need the refresh on a reload. Fine, I'll take it. I would have enjoyed the Unicorn Horn though. Let's see how much healing we can get here. Oh, I missed it. That's unfortunate. Well, as long as I can get the crit here, I'm very happy. Oh, perfect. Oh, let's just loop them all. Should be pretty fun, eh? Oh, you gotta love it. So, how doomed am I if I don't press any buttons here? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty fine. Especially with this shot. How much health can you give me? 17, Jesus. Most impressive. I believe in you, rubborb. Do what you were destined to do. Now, surely you can just get the one shot, right? Okay, yeah. So I was actually kind of scared of this fight, I'm gonna be real. I was kind of worried. Didn't think it would go according to plan. But no, this was according to plan for sure. Yep, the second the crit became guaranteed, you were just dead. Alright, perfect. So anything that increases damage, like endless goddamn devouring, is absolutely insane for us. Yeah, so here's the funny thing. And I'm sure you guys remember. But in the first run ever where I had Cactus Construct, well, I was really confused by it. You know, that's a lot of text. But I was actually offered Cactus Construct as my first boss passive, and then Endless Devouring as my second boss passive, and I didn't take it. Because I was confused by it. I didn't know that it worked that way. I think I thought that it worked the opposite way, to be honest. But yes, this is quite possibly one of the most broke combos ever. It's completely ridiculous, and Double Sword is tempting, but also I really want to pick up this Rubborb. Because Rubborb's really good, and it's already level 2, and I have so much cash to work with. Oh lord, this combo is just ridiculous. And even with Power Glove, oh my god. Look, I wish I could take the Power Glove there, but unfortunately, my destiny calls to me. I kind of need to take healing. Just because it guarantees it, to be honest. Fleece. Oh, I don't have multiple crits on the board just yet. Okay, Bombula is kind of just spam insta kills. Fleece is very tempting though. You probably should have taken Fleece, to be honest. The thing is, isn't this just like insta death? Oh, it doesn't count as me proccing the crits myself. I see. I love how it's just dealing negative 97 damage, and it just doesn't even matter. Oh man. Boo. Thank you. Auf Wiedersehen. Oh, nice. Yeah, just really good. I'm absolutely loving the stuff that we have access to. I mean, I plan on going to double store, so this stuff is like super helpful for me. Always check behind the waterfall, we get a strong monster. This is not a good fight for you, I'm gonna be real. This is really just... I thought it was gonna be Pegtar, to be honest, because Pegtar sounds pretty miserable. Even the Oh, that's why they changed it so that you can actually target enemies in that fight. Because otherwise it just completely ruins Cactus Construct as a passive. Okay, very nice. Sash of Focus, oh my god, these passives are so good. I will just take the Sash of Focus, but like, yeah, those were some very good options there. Yeah, maybe I should have gone the correct way, but it's fine. Look how much cash I have now, right? It's clearly the only thing that matters. Jesus, this combo is just so insane. Is this the most broken boss passive combo in the game currently? Between two, that is, of course, not three. Three, it's probably something else. But two? I don't know, this is real neat, huh? Real neat. Is it peg activation? Oh my god, it is. Okay, I probably could have taken the thing there and it would have been pretty good. Orbsium. I think Orbsium would have been pretty decent there, but I am just going to try and stick with the multiplier stuff. Because I think the multiplier stuff is probably best. He says after he turned down the Crismolosis Fleece. I totally should have taken it, to be clear. A good slime because of all the slimy stuff I've got, and because upgrading pigs is so important. What even was the other option? I just didn't think it. Look at this. Look at this. Just 1 second and he's just poof, gone. Oh, you got lovely. That seems very fair. Molly flower. Oh my lord. Oh my lordy lord. Lovely. I don't require molly flower, but it sure is pretty nice, huh? Let's do a little bit of this. Perfect. Now boosted up to that 400 cash, I do want to buy a remove in both stores because I need to get these trash orbs out of my deck. Plus, 1 crit damage is actually massive. And then we're obviously going to take these two. I can't be bothered picking up the orbit store, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I've still got some upgrades I want to do on my deck. I still have a lot of stuff. Oh, I've got some upgrades I want to do on my deck. Yeah, sure. 42? 55? 76? Oh my god. That is insane. Oh, you know what else is insane? Yeah, it is. Well, that's neat, isn't it? Jesus, man. Recombobulator. No way. That was actually a problem I had because my like combos were very bursty. But now that's just totally not an issue. Talk about totally not an issue. Like, why am I just hitting everything? This is actually just insane. Level 2 rubble, honestly, sounds worth it, but I'm going to pass. Just because I have ambidextrony. Do I do the all or nothing or the rubble? I think I'll do the rubble. I just like rubble more, what can I say? And yeah, you'll pay attention to his health, but the second I get caught in, he's just going to disappear. Because then I start getting just way too many procs for him to actually deal with. Yeah, so if I hit this refresh, I think he's dead. He can obviously die before then. No, I hit the refresh and didn't get caught in. Okay. But yeah, this boss passive combo is absolutely nuts. Like, straight up, I didn't... Yeah, see what I mean? The second I got caught in, he was dead. Just because that's how many procs I get instantly. Yeah, judging by the start of this run, I thought it was going to be way, way worse, to be honest. But, yeah, no, it was just totally fine. The balance, oh my god, 55 crit. What am I... What was this game? This isn't even so much originality. Like, I didn't pick up the power glove, I didn't pick up the fleece. And yet my base was just still so high that attaching on a 2 times multiplier and a 1.3 times multiplier was just more than enough. So here's the thing I wonder with Tender Cactus. Because obviously it feels really, really strong. And I think it was a very good boss passive. But the fact that it's got a 1.3 times multiplier is kind of odd to me. It feels like they attached that on there because they tested it at a 0 times multiplier and it wasn't good enough. And so then surely that's not going to be enough, but like nothing else in the passive actually can be nerfed. Like maybe they nerf it to like 1.2 or something, but I don't know, I don't really see it. Maybe they do keep Tender Cactus as is, but that would be kind of crazy, especially when it has some pretty ridiculous combos. And I feel like we managed to pull together a few of them here, like this perfectly average 0.76 all of nothing, which could have been way more improved. If I'd taken the... what was my problem? Why didn't I pick up the training weight or the Mr. Circle? I don't think there was any real reason, was there? I just kind of didn't pick them up when I probably could have and should have because I had an all of nothing in my deck. And it's literally just a multiplier onto the all of nothing because it gets multiplied by 5, which then gets multiplied by 2 and a 1.3 and everything. I don't exactly know how the order of operations comes into effect for things, but all I know is it gives me really, really big numbers, and that's what matters. Yeah, the dagger was actually pretty good, as always, you know. The rubbobs just absolutely, they're the topping of the cake. Like, actually just incredible, incredible orbs. So fun, and so commonly, they're just absolutely obliterating enemies. Yeah, the bomb spam proc stuff we had is obviously very good with Tentacactus. Tentacactus being activation, not peg hit, is really, really strong. It's part of what makes it such a strong passive. Because you've got a whole bunch of other passives, like Popping Corn, for example, and I don't know, that explains why Popping Corn's so strong as well. What am I thinking about? I'm thinking of orbs in particular, stuff like Swallow. Like, can you imagine how much stronger Swallow would be if it was on peg activations instead of peg hits? It would be insane. You hit a bomb, and then poof. That's basically an entire, like, tenth of the board or something, which has now +4 on it. Like, or is it +5? They keep changing the numbers on Sword, so I'm kind of confused onto what it is right now because it's been a bit too long since I've used it, you know, since, like a whole one run. Like, how am I meant to remember from one to run? Yeah. I think that some of the stuff that we were picking up, like popping Con Sasha Focus, totally not needed, but I think that it probably was the correct play because after all, like, this is a tournament run. I'm not trying to throw it. And wow, just like looking back over the stuff we hit some really crazy stuff. Even just that last store at the end there, oh my god. I probably, you know what I should have done? I should not have bought the remove on the pebble because my deck's perfectly fine. Look at this, like one more pebble, and I've got an ambidextrous. That is totally fine. That's 5 good orbs with like I can shoot the egg, and 2 discards. Like that is totally totally fine. Instead, I've bought the +1 sliding circle because that's just like let's just call it like an extra like 10 damage on the orb. Nothing. Probably boosted up to like 90 or something. That is pretty ridiculous levels. That being said, though, the rubble is Rubber's probably still better. It probably has a higher damage cap, which is kind of silly. This obviously would have killed the boss way faster, just because Rubber it keeps the shot going on a lot longer and gets a lot of damage over the course of the shot. Whereas you know, like if it's a 90 damage orb, it's going to be killing him pretty fast, especially since it's going to get pretty low pretty fast. But yeah, the bomb proccing stuff was definitely very handy. One, one. Oh man, I absolutely love that.